What? Eh? Oh, this is embarrassing. I can't remember Spanish anymore. This app is working me hard. Hi guys, it's Jim Munro here back with another review, and today we're looking at the language app Busuu. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Let's take a look at this great language app. So this app really works you, and that is not a bad thing. It's just like many other language apps out there, but it's also quite different. As with other language apps, there are various lessons ranging from beginner to upper intermediate. Each lesson is composed of vocabulary, listening, and speaker sections. There's also some videos which are incredibly useful. In each lesson, you tend to listen to vocabulary and phrases, and these are quickly reinforced over the next few lessons. There are several languages available, such as German, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, Chinese, and more. I believe there are 12 in total. Where Busuu shines is the speed at which it introduces verbs and phrases and a mix of tenses. I have found that other language learning apps tend to be more vocabulary focused at first, and this I think holds people back, and they feel they've done a lot, but then realise they're no close to speaking in that language in any meaningful way, unless hurling bits of vocabulary at you is considered meaningful. That's how I felt using something like Duolingo. One of the first language methods I used was an audio CD by Michelle Thomas, and it really did ramp up my skills quickly because it jumped straight into full sentence structures, like verbs and pronouns, which are building blocks of the language, whereas the vocabulary is simply the filler, which comes in time. What do you think is more important, the grammar and structure or the vocabulary? Let me know in the comments below. The lessons in Busuu really can get in depth, and sometimes they can actually be quite tough. But who said language learning was easy? The advantage with this way of learning is the insight into the language structure that ultimately helps you and gets you out of the repetitiveness of learning vocabulary and then having to repeat it over and over and over again. This really makes you think, and I believe that this is very important when it comes to language learning. One slight drawback to this is that some of these more advanced lessons are behind a premium paywall. Understandably, the company does have to make money. The three levels of Busuu membership are limited access, on which I base my review, and you can only select one language to learn. There's the casual learner, which opens up the grammar lessons and the vocabulary trainer, and there's the serious learner, which can give you everything including certificates and study plans and the option to learn more than one language at a time. The cost is relatively high for one-off monthly membership on the casual and serious plans at £9.99 and £10.99 a month respectively. If you do this over a period of 12 months, the cost nearly halves. There always seems to be an offer as well on the 12 monthly subscription, knocking this down to around £3 a month, which is an absolutely fantastic price in my opinion. Personally, I would recommend that you try the limited access for the first few lessons to ensure that you like the app and get familiar with its way of working. You can also sign up to a free trial when you first enter the app, but after the trial period, you'll likely be charged, so be aware. One of the features of this app that I really like is the community feature. There are various points where you have oral and written exercises that go to the community for review, and these people will obviously be fluent speakers, and this makes for great feedback. I love just going onto the social area on the app just to help others who are learning to speak English. The one drawback is that I have seen the odd correction given by others that I don't feel are quite correct. The interface for the app is very functional with a scroll down list for the main language learning menu. Once selected, the lesson opens into the traditional stock photo of happy people, and then you can select each part of the lesson, whether it's vocabulary or dialogue. It's not the best I've seen, but it's still got a clean and efficient interface. The sound and the quality of the recordings in the language you're trying to learn are top notch, and I don't have any complaint there.
¿Qué necesitamos comprar, Irene?
So in conclusion, this is one of the best language apps that I have reviewed, and I'm very excited about it. I will continue to use it myself to try and get to a good point again with my Spanish, and provided I can keep it up, I'll be switching to a premium version of the app myself. So this gets a 5 out of 5 from me. I'm very impressed. What is your preferred language app and why? Let me know in the comments below.